Welcome to Secrets of a Bridal Seamstress podcast, where we hear stories from fellow seamstresses just like you. We're able to share their success stories. We learn from wedding industry pros for the best business tips, and we get to hear from fellow sewists and crafters to hopefully inspire our creativity and our love for sewing. I'm so glad that you're here. And if you're a bridal seamstress, I'd also like to invite you to check out our Bridal Seamstress business membership. We have a community of women that can testify to the power of genuine connection, friendship, vulnerability, the power of our six-figure seamstress method, and a genuine connection found in a business mentorship like this. All right, let's dive into the episode. Hey friends, welcome back to Secrets of a Bridal Seamstress, Six-Figure Friday, tip of the week. I'm really excited for this tip because I think you're going to like it. I think this is going to resonate with a lot of you who are like me, and your social media game has to be improved. I'm speaking as a sister in that department, okay? So no shade. But I had a little experiment that I ran on my Sweet Francis Instagram, and I want to share the results with you because actually they were great results. And I think that you could do this experiment too, okay? So if you are thinking, I put stuff on the social medias all the time and nobody reads what I have to say and it never works, like I'm promoting, pre-booking, or I'm promoting gown cleaning, or I'm promoting my veils and nobody's buying them. Maybe I don't know what your issue is, but that is a common complaint that nobody sees the things, right? Well, did you know, and if you listen to this podcast, you do know that the average consumer needs to see an ad or a mention of a specific service or product at least 7 times before they will remember it. Okay, so that's kind of a lot of times, especially for those of us, if you're like me, you post a few times a month and your topics are so like scattered, like there's no like consistent theme. And then we wonder why, like, nobody knows what we have for sale or like what special we're running. Okay. So the experiment that I ran for myself on my Sweet Francis Sew and Co. Instagram, she has like less than 1,000 followers. Like, it's nothing to write home about. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that that little Instagram account, it does make me money. Okay. And that's all that I want from it. So I decided to post about the same topic for an entire month. This did two things for me. First of all, it took the stress away because I was like, I don't want to have to reinvent the wheel. I just want to have one topic that every time I open the app, I'm just thinking of this single topic and I can post about it, close the app, whatever. I'm not like, what should I educate the world about today? You know what I'm saying? It's like one subject, done and done. And the second thing that it did was obviously it worked. It educated my audience. It told them about the promotion that I was hosting, and it made me money. So win-win. All right, so the first thing I did was, this was back in April, by the way. So it's springtime. I picked a theme, right? My theme was a spring cleaning sale for my cleaning and preservation services. I use a third party for my cleaning and preservation. I know some people love to clean dresses at home or do it on your own. If I were your coach, I would say use a third party because it's passive income that way, right? I just don't have time for the cleaning to add that to my plate, but it is an easy service that I can use a third party for and then make money very easily that way. But I know some of you like genuinely love the transformation. It brings you joy, it fills your cup. So if that's the case, by all means, clean it yourself. But I'm talking about just a third service party. That was the promotion that I was running, and I was running a $50 sale for the month of April. So I called it my Sweet Francis Spring Cleaning Sale, and that is the only thing that I posted about for the entire month of April. It was borderline ad nauseum. Okay, I was like, here I go again. Okay, I have an infographic. Okay, I have a reel of me, waiting for my clients to drop off their dirty dresses. I made carousels. I had just some still shots of like my shop. I don't know, like I just used any kind of visual, but I had the same message that I have a spring cleaning sale. Sweet Francis Sewing Co. spring cleaning sale. Save $50 off your cleaning and preservation if you book your drop-off appointment before the end of April. So I think I posted, I don't know, 12 times with that same topic. Maybe it was boring. I don't know, but it worked because guess what? I had 13 bookings for cleaning and preservation from social media alone, from Instagram alone, which I think is like really huge. Okay. So when I think about like how many well, you know what? I should have had this data ready for you before I hit record. But when I think about how many average brides I have a month, okay, like 12 to 15, the percentage of them that purchase cleaning and preservation, honestly, like it's a good 40%. Okay. So even that number is going to be under, oh, yeah, under six. 40%. Okay, but these are brides that had already worked with me years ago who did not work with me. They just saw the sale on Instagram and they clicked their DMs, they sent me a message and they purchased the cleaning and preservation. So that was an awesome boost for my spring revenue. And what was really fun is I didn't have to like think about, okay, what am I going to talk about? What do I want to talk about? Do I want to talk about like fittings or pre-booking or the importance of bringing your shoes? Or do I highlight a bride? Or do I talk about me? No, I didn't have to think about anything. I literally was like, guess what time it is? Spring cleaning. That's all I thought about the whole month of April. And for my clients, you think about, okay, how boring it is to say the same thing all month. I get it. But when you think about also your clients or your potential clients are scrolling through their social media feed and they see so many visuals and so many ads grabbing their attention. So your single post about your sale that you're running all month long, they're going to see it and they're going to forget it. They're going to move past it and they're certainly not going to click on it to buy it. But if you're serious about, I'm going to run this sale for 30 days, you also need to commit to reminding your clients that that sale is even available. If you think about it like almost from like a compassionate mindset, okay? So instead of like you are selling yourself, you're promoting yourself and you're being annoying. Don't let those thoughts get in your head. Instead, think that you are truly serving your client and you're helping them see the sale that is available. Because if you are, too shy or you feel self-conscious about posting more than once about this particular sale, you're letting your client miss out on it. And that's not very nice, right? So you just got to kind of twist your mindset a little bit there. But that was such a fun, because I was immediately seeing results, and maybe I wasn't getting like tons of likes or I don't know. I'm not looking back on that experience and being like, whoa, my engagement was through the roof. I went viral. Okay, that did not happen, but I made money. And that's what I'm thinking back about. Like that was a win, right? So, couple things, simplify how you're posting. Choose one subject and just dial it in for a whole month and see what happens. It obviously is going to be more exciting if there's a dollar amount attached to that goal, right? So you could be selling, okay, I really want to promote my veils. I want to promote my accessories. I want to promote pre-booking and book with that booking fee to get on my books or whatever. If there's something that can, bring in money somehow, that'll give you more excitement to track that engagement because you are tracking your engagement the way that social media should work with like, okay, is it bringing in a new client? Is it starting a client conversation? Is it bringing in that money? Or are you kind of posting to hopefully go viral and how is that going to translate to your bank account? You know what I'm saying? So this is a very tangible, easy to do experiment that you can run yourself with really fun metrics because the metrics is money. And I'm excited for you to see what happens. So I challenge you to pick a month before the end of 2025. Well, we only have a couple left, so there's three. Choose something that you want to promote. What's very exciting is you have like Black Friday coming up. So you could run something for Black Friday. If you plan for it in the month of October, you plan what the sale is going to be, what your post might sound like. And then for the month of November, run that Black Friday sale for the whole month of November and tell me what that sale is. Tell me what your metrics are. And then just get that burden off your shoulders because you don't have to think about what it is you're going to post for the month of November. You have one topic. You're doing your clients a service by reminding them what sale you are providing so graciously for them for your Black Friday sale or whatever it is. And then just keep track of what happens. This might be a very fun experiment for you. You do not need millions of followers to have this work. Like I had like 900 at the time, and I'm here to tell you it took care of a couple of mortgages, a few mortgages. So what more can you ask for, right? Okay, so I think I did really good on that timing. I think this is like record breaker of our six-figure Friday tip of the week. Shorty episode. I actually kept it shorty. Okay, great. But I can't end the episode without telling you about our membership that is opening on September 22nd. It's already open by the time this is going to air. And the cart is going to be open through the first week of October. So message me if you have any questions. I can guarantee that this membership will change your business. It will change your life. So if you do anything, just click on that link, check out what it is to be a member of SBS, and I hope to see that membership submission come through. All right, if you have an experiment that you're going to run, let me know about it so I can cheer you on and I can comment on your posts and help get that traction rolling. All right, good luck. Have fun.